We are here at Burgers and Barley in Rock Hill. Had a great meal here with Bob and Tammy Potter, and we're going to learn a little bit from a parent's viewpoint what it's like to have a recruit like BT that's All-American, all these great things, and what it's like to go through the recruiting process at Clemson. Tammy, let's start with you. First off, what's it like to have a son that's getting ready to go to Hawaii, going to San Antonio for All-American game? How amazing is it to have a kid like that?
It's very exciting. We're looking forward to taking family trips when we go to the bowl games, and very exciting. He's getting a lot of recognition, and we're really proud of him.
All right, Bob. What's the first interaction? Obviously, I know you grew up going to Clemson games, and obviously probably had a little bit of influence maybe on his decision. What's the first communication you had with the staff here at Clemson during your son's recruitment?
The first interaction we had was with Coach Scott. He was his recruiter at South Point, and we've met him at Clemson and talked to him there at one of the games when BT went to visit. And we maintained a relationship for about a year with Coach Scott, and it was all first class, and he's just a great guy, and we enjoyed getting to know him and his family. And he was very truthful with us about the recruiting process, what was going to take place. He laid out the plan for us, and they never wavered from it. And we appreciated the honesty from Jeff, Coach Scott, in that.
Well, speaking of Coach Scott and Coach Sweeney gave you a little surprise earlier. Talk a little bit about the visit they had when they came by the school and surprised you.
Okay. I teach fifth grade at an elementary school just down the street, and imagine Coach Sweeney coming in and Jeff Scott coming in, and we really didn't know that they were coming, and so most of the boys knew who they were, and some of the girls did, but they were very excited to see him, and he was so gracious to talk with them and give them encouragement for staying in school and doing well in their grades, and excelling on and off the field. I have several little guys that are in my classroom that play the Pee-wee football here in town, and we have a fabulous Pee-wee football establishment here in Rock Hill, so it really went home with them, and so I'm real excited that he could do that. The whole school was very excited, but we were glad that he could come by and surprise us. Great surprise.
Great. All right, Bob, tell us what's one thing that stands out for Clemson versus the other schools that your son went through the process with?
You know, it sounds like a cliche, and you hear it all the time about Clemson being family, and it is truly part of a family. From the time we met Coach Scott until we met the other coaches and finally got to meet Coach Sweeney, Coach Sweeney's wife, went to his house. It's just a family atmosphere. Even when we went to his house that night, you had the athletic director was there, and the president of the college came by on the official visit, and it's just like everybody was just genuine. We're very open. We're very friendly. It was just like being around your Christmas dinner at your own house. So I mean, it was really a good feeling to feel part of a great family like that. And even the players that are already there spent some quality time with the recruits, and BT had a great time with Will Sweeney and talking to him, and I mean everybody was was truthful about what they had to say.
All right, Tammy, when BT made his decision and decided he was going to commit to Clemson, who was more excited, BT or Dad?
Probably Dad, but BT was really excited too, and his brother was very excited. He's always been a Clemson fan, so the whole family was really excited that he had made that decision. It was a great day. We were all there together when they gave him the offer, and we actually left and we went to eat at the SO and talked about it, and so BT went back over and he gave him the coin and told him he was all in, and I was very excited. I wanted to say too that from the very first time that we went, I think it was junior day, and we met all the coaches and they introduced themselves, and behind it had a picture of their family, and to me that was so big to know that there's such a family school, and everybody that's a coach there was associated with the school in some way. And so to me, that was just saying that they were wanting to give back to an organization that has done so much for them and their families. So we all wanted to be a part of that.
What stood out the most to you for Clemson versus the other schools?
The family atmosphere, very, and as Potter said, it's genuine. I mean, everything that was there, it was, nobody was really putting on a show. It was just, that's who they are. And I had heard all the things about Clemson, and but when we got to see that and to be a part of it, we knew that it would be a good place for BT to be. And so it's an answered prayer for our family and for BT.
Well, we want to thank them for taking time to speak with us and share, some views from the parents that you may not normally get. And we'll have a lot more for you on signing day here with the Clemson Insider. Thanks.